why it's so important, and it's not, you're not trying to get them excited about giving names, and trying all these little goofy things, 2% and this and that, it's so cool to work with your friends, and they're more confident coming into the interview because they know you. No, it's, hey, this is how we do it. Okay, this is how we build a team. We're going to go after a monster campaign. We're going after a monster fall. We're trying to win another silver cup, and we're $400,000 away. And you guys are really talented, but I don't know if you could do $400,000 by yourself. So we need to build this team with the right people, and you guys know the right people. So here's how it works. Here's how we build our team. The cool thing is you can make money off anything they sell, and that's like the 2% is like the least of what we promote. We don't really promote that as a big thing. Now they get really excited because if you mention it, they're like, 2%. If you over promote the 2% override, then that's overselling. So you don't need to oversell the 2%. It's more about talking about, hey, this is our goal, tied into the team. The reps will get more tied into the team goal than they are into their own personal goals, especially in training, because they don't really know what to expect from themselves. So it's really easy to tie them into the team goals. So during the PR talk on day 3, it's a lot about the team goals, a lot about where we're going as an organization, how we're going to build that. I always use the big army versus the small army. I talk about the movie 300. I was like, those guys from 300, they are badass. And everyone's like, yeah, they're badass. Like, they are, you see how big their pecs are? And they're like, they're awesome, they're ripped, they have like 15 packs. And I was like, yeah, but what happens to them at the end? And everyone's like, and I'm like, they die, okay? So I said, here's the thing, you guys are really talented, and I think you guys are going to be pound for pound the best training group I've ever had in my life. I'm really confident in that, because I ran a really awesome training for you the past couple of days. But here's the thing, you guys are really talented, but we need more talented people, because a big army always beats a small army. And you're kind of getting them rallied into the concept of having a big team all through PR. So our day 3 PR message is more around building the team and going after a big team rather than just, here's why it's cool to work with friends. Because I think that can only go so far. So it's more of the team aspect. And we talked about the same conversation during team meetings. So my day 3 PR talk is the same PR talk that we do at a team meeting. It's like, hey guys, here's the thing with PRs. We need to build our team. Right now our team meeting, we have 90 of you at our team meeting, and there's like 10 of you in the hallway. But here's the thing, we need to have 40 people in the hallway if we're going to be the #1 office for SC2 and things like that. So just rallying them into building the team with more people. And I don't think it's something to be afraid of. I know a lot of times you're like nervous about telling your reps that you want to hire everybody. Okay? I tell them, hey guys, listen, if somebody can sell a Cutco, I want them on our team. Right? It's not something I don't stir around that issue. It's like, hey, we want a lot of people on our team, even during day 1 of training. Right? People love being part of something big. I think reps feel more comfortable when they're on a team with a lot of people versus a few people. Right? People they don't feel special in this job because there's only 5 of them. For those of you who have run a 5-person team meeting, you know what I'm talking about. They don't really feel that special, right? It doesn't feel that exciting. I'd rather have 100 people because I think people feel better about being part of a bigger organization. I think that's a positive thing, promoting that we want a lot of people. Hey, listen, we're very open net here. If somebody is really excited about the opportunity, I'm going to give them that opportunity. So if your friends want to work here, I will give them a job. What's wrong with saying that? Nothing. We're recruiting business. Why are you going to hide behind that? So just being really open about your PR and being honest and open with your team, and they get tied into that. They really like that. They appreciate that honesty, and they get fired up about recruiting their friends. So that's our excitement building.
And also, taking advantage of those extra opportunities, like promoting from your whole team, getting new PR lists. Make sure that you can get those new names from old reps. Number 7 there is your due diligence. It's the D of sight. The due diligence. Make sure that you're checking your statistics on your PRAs, checking their productivity, checking their shows to training, and then sharing those results with them. Teaching them how to check their own results and how to stay accountable. Share the current stats with PRAs. It keeps them on task, shows them where they can improve, fires them up. Right? If you can connect those results to the contest, you know what, you're going to have to improve your shows to training if you're going to win your contest. Let's talk about how you can do it. All right. That collection sheet set up, making sure that you have the collection sheets all set up for your training. And something that was really effective that we did over the summer was having Drew go through, who was really familiar with the reps because he was doing training, and letting us know which sheets we should call first, which PR lists we should call first, which ones are going to be the most effective, have the biggest payout, and being efficient with your time. That was along the same way. All right, so none of you hear me without this microphone? No. Right. It's like I'm feeling trapped behind the podium here. So, just to wrap everything up, number one, you have to make a plan. Okay. Can I teach you something?
Yeah.
It's not so much a teaching as a challenge. I want to challenge all of you for your fall PR program tonight. Do the funnel in reverse. Figure out how many PRs you want to launch for the fall. Figure out how many calls you're going to need to make. Figure out how many hours of coverage you're going to need. And then make a plan for who you're going to hire. Who from your current team is going to do a great PRA to cover those hours for you? Or which of your AMs is going to make a great PRA? Okay? Number two, you have to invest in your staff. Hey, can I teach you something?
Yes.
All right. I think from my experience talking with other managers, this is probably the number one area of shortfall in our individual offices, is investing in the office staff. If you have an unproductive PRA or PRA, it's a black hole for your money, right? You're paying out those weekly paychecks of $100, $200, $300 to your ERAs and your PRAs. If they're bringing in 3 people for interviews that week, you're throwing away your money. So make sure that you're investing in people. If you need to have an up or out conversation with an ERA or PRA, do it. I need your results to improve, or we're going to find somebody else to do your job. On the other side of the coin, hey, you're doing so great. I just want to make sure that I understand why you're working so hard. What's motivating you? How can I be an even better manager for you? How can I help you, shoot your goals even higher? Number 3, you have to create a culture of PRs in your office. Hey, can I teach you something?
Yeah.
This is fun. Creating the culture of PRs in your office is fun. The more people you have who are friends on your team, you have a more fun atmosphere in your office, you're making more money, which is always increases the fun level, right? So make sure that you're creating a culture of PRs in your office. As long as you're taking care of these 3 areas, it's really not that hard. It's basically just these 3 things. As long as you take care of these 3 areas, you're running a great PR program in your fall. So thanks for your time. Thanks for having me in.
Hey. What? We're going break?
Yeah.
Me too, but first, can we give another round of applause for our speakers? Alright, we're the big ballers, but we need to be back in here at 4:03 in 32 seconds. Somebody like How you been?
Good. That's my song. Good. 6 nights straight. Amazing. Good times. I was going regardless. Hey, it was only a 4-day trip, but I extended it to 7 days. It was only a 3-day trip.
Taking money for that.
Yeah, I knew it. Man. Like, I wanted to be. You just decided that, hey,
Yeah. Exactly what happened. What's up, Jamie?
Hey, Mark.
How you been? It's baby.
He's sleeping a little bit longer. Now it's